Evening, Professor Nystrom. This is Michael Jackson from your ET716 class. And it's 7:16. Yeah, I think it's 7:16. It's pretty late at night and I'm tired. But here we go. So first this is my project, the personal playlist for assignment 28. And the first thing I'm gonna do is start off by showing you the strings file. So the string files, it's all hard coded. I have about I have about 2 to 14. I have about 13 strings there. And, yeah, basically these are just like the texts, that we're going to be using for the entire app. Like someone says for the button, if someone says button, go to add black song. These are for the images, the content descriptions. This is for the song names. And this is for like some of the buttons that say play the song, right? So that's that string file. Next, I'm going to show you the Android manifest sheet program file. And what I did here is I copied the intent filter straight from the main activity into the splash screen. I just moved this from here into there, right? Not gonna mess that again. Then for the images, I have a couple of images that are GIFs. And these basically serve as the background for the pages. And then we have a couple of images, no, for like the actual picture of the app. Like this one is a picture of Breaking Benjamin. Really good band. Recommend you checking them out. Then I have the raw file, which is the 3 songs. So I have the Andy Black song, which is called "We Don't Have to Dance." Then we have the Breaking Benjamin song, which is called "Diary of Jane." Then we have the 3 Days Grace song, which is called "Pain." But then again, I just gave them very simplistic names because there's only one song of each, so there was no need to put in like a whole long name. Right? Then I have I have 5 uh activities created total. So the first activity is the splash screen, and for the splash screen XML, I basically have this GIF here, and for this GIF, I created a view. So over here, you'll see it says view, and it's this box here, and I dragged it in. And then what you do after you drag it in is you put all your text and stuff, constrain them all. You get the constraint both, Then you would set the background, the GIF that you would want, and then from there, when you go to code, you would switch this to from view to what it was before, which is PL Georgia Mars GIF image view, right? Now, also, that's going to give you an error if you don't do what I did in the Gradle scripts. So you have 2 Gradle scripts here: the build Gradle personal playlist and the build Gradle app. This says project personal playlist, a module personal playlist app, and the personal playlist app module. You're going to want to add in this implementation, and then in the personal playlist project, underneath the build script repositories, build script and repositories, you're going to want to add in Maven Central, capital C. Under all project repositories, you're going to want to add in Maven Central, capital C. Right? Um, that's basically it for the splash screen. And then I just put in timer code to make it into a timer. So hey, after 5,000 milliseconds, which is equal to 5 seconds, you're gonna end this task, and then you're gonna go to the main activity Java, right? Then for the main activity Java, um, we have the 3 declared buttons, and we have the code for all the buttons, right? And then the activity main, Again, I have a diff in the background. I have my 3 images. I have the song names. Then I have the buttons. It'll take us to the page to view the songs, right? Because again, I don't like the idea of having 3 songs playing on one page with the possibility of it. I like if they each have like their own individual page, right? So like the first song it'll take you to is the Breaking Benjamin songs, right? So here, I have a GIF in the background. The GIF looks like this, but that's not necessarily how it's going to look. And the actual app is gonna have a little motion picture from the actual music video. So I converted the MP4 music video into a MP3 file and into a GIF. Then we have the image, we have the song name, and by the band we have play Breaking Benjamin song. And then the code is just the I have a button 2 variable, the media player, the playing variable. We just set up all the code, and then this is just, hey, depending on the case, we're gonna play the Breaking Benjamin song, or we're gonna stop it. Then we're gonna play into 1, or just play into 0, and then we're gonna change the text to the button so that they can know, hey, we gotta stop, play the song, depending if the song's playing or not playing. Then for the Andy Black song, same exact setup. And a little fun fact is that I actually made this image view of Andy Black. I made that myself. This actual image, I made that in Photoshop a couple months ago. I never really had any use for it. Now I do. And then we have the 3 Days Grace songs, right? So again, same exact setup. And then here we have same exact code, just different variables for them. Song, different buttons, and it does the same thing for the code, right? Let me check the time. Alright, cool. Save this again, just in case. I'm gonna build it. And yeah, we had some problems with it. Apparently it wasn't accepting the variables or whatever, and I had to instantiate some stuff, but I really appreciate your help with it. Even after you helped me when we got the main page to load, the entire thing still would not load. Like, it would not go to any of the other song pages, like when you click on a button. It was something with the variables, and like they had, like the names wasn't corresponding even though they were the right names, so I just had to like rewrite them. It was a fairly easy thing to do. And then, I'm just waiting for this to load. I also did a media player for it. Not a media player, a favicon. I guess if you can call it an icon. And then, you gotta wait for it to install. It's installing 3 songs into the file, so I think that's a hefty program. There we go. Splash screen. Takes its 5 seconds. Bam. Opens up to the main screen. View Breaking Benjamin. I'm turning the volume all the way up. See? Breaking Benjamin plays in the background. I'm not sure if you can like really hear that because it's kind of low. I don't know why a lot of these rock songs have long intros. Yeah, that's it. Then we have the Angie Black song. See, this one takes the entire screen because it's a newer video. It was released 5 years ago. So like I realize the older the music video, the smaller the GIF will be. So it'll be a lot harder to get to fit the entire screen. So this one's playing too, but it's a long intro again. So we're not gonna go through all that. We got 16 seconds left, so here we go. 3 Days Grace. I play that song here. And I'm just gonna say thank you. I'm just gonna let it go away on its own.